Pat Glover and his friend, Hannah St. James, hired a seasoned pilot, Grayson Gutierrez, to find his missing brother in Germany. They found a free plane to use, but had to smuggle 100 kilograms of heroin to use it. On the plane was a stowaway who was actually there to make sure the heroin got to where it was going. In the middle of the Sahara, an explosion shook the plane, and the plane crashed. Everybody survived, but they were left in the middle of the desert with limited food and water. They decided to head north towards the Mediterranean Sea. During the travel, the stowaway, Roman Gurin, insisted to carry the heroin and no other supplies. Food was short, and he started acting irrational. He started eating the heroin and started cutting pieces of flesh off his arm to eat. This disgusted the others, and they shot him. Continuing on, parched and tired, they noticed along in the distance a camel trotting towards the northeast. And that is where we left from the first session. You guys are the footprints. And you're standing on the sand dunes, and you see the camel trotting. You're Pat Glover got injured with his ribs. It's slowly healing, but it's hindering his mobility. They got very limited food and water, and they're trying their best to make it through the desert sands as they trot. What do you guys do?
Well, where we had left off was me having spotted that camel having a bead on it with the rifle and debating about taking it out for food or seeing if it could lead us to water. And what do you guys think? I'm awfully hungry.
I mean, I'm pretty hungry as well, but water. I mean, we're in the desert. Water seems pretty important. That guy probably knows where all the water is.
That's what I'm wondering. Can Omega, can we see, or can I see the status of the camel? Like, is it the single hump or is it a double hump dromedary?
It's a single hump camel.
And does it look like it has a full hump, or does it look like it's kind of flapping, emaciated?
It's flapping. It looks like it's parched and unhealthy. The ribs are showing on the camel. It looks weak and tired and thirsty.
If it had, and I'm going to lean over to, the others here and just say, hey, Pat, Hannah, if it had just come from water, you would think that the hump would be full, but it doesn't look like that. It looks like it's after water. So I think it might be better maybe if we follow the camel.
So in your theory,
if we follow it.
Go ahead. Yeah, so your theory is that it's probably out of water, so it's probably
And
going to need
heading
to look
towards-
for water. Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm thinking is. As I put my French accent back into play.
Yeah, I mean, we can definitely track it, see where it goes, and if it really doesn't know where water is and it's going to die, then maybe we can take the shot later.
As long as we can keep up with it, but it doesn't seem like it's going to move fast.
Agree.
Yeah.
Does somebody have binoculars?
Let me check.
I didn't recall. I don't on my character sheet, so.
I don't either. Do you have like a
I-
telescopic scope?
Do not.
Okay, I don't either.
Yeah, I took NVGs over binoculars for the starting gear, fortunately.
No, it's not. It's the FAMAS that I have doesn't have a telescopic sight on
No. Yeah, we've got no ranged optics at all.
Yeah. Oh boy.
it. I'm trying to focus my attention in the direction that the camel is going in. Does I see anything that it's heading towards?
You don't see nothing but sand in the distance. Sand, sand, sand everywhere.
Well, let's track it, but stay behind it enough distance so we don't spook it. Because if it starts running, I don't think we can keep up to a running camel.
Well,
Yeah.
not in a prime condition, no, but it would leave tracks at the very least.
That's true.
So
What time of day is it?
you're about it's about just afternoon. So you're in your second shift of the day shift. Each shift is 6 hours. And so in this current sand, you could travel 2 hexes per shift. And you're limited on food and water. You need at least 1 food and water per day if you don't
Yeah,
suffer those
or-
conditions.
Yeah, I'm already starving, so.
That camel is trotting.
Same.
That camel is trotting at a pace of about 1 hex per shift.
Okay. We have 1 bottle of water left. And I think after today we'll all be dehydrated, unfortunately.
I checked
Yeah,
my
I have
stats.
I have one water left myself too.
I'm already
same.
dehydrated and starving at the same time.
Oh wait, I take that back. No, I don't.
I
Yeah,
have
we
no-
have 1 bottle left among the 3 of us.
Oh boy. Is there a rationing water mechanic? 1 sip each?
No, sorry.
Oh boy.
No. There should be, when you think about it, but no.
Yeah. With how hungry and thirsty we are, you know, I'm hoping the camel could lead us to something soon.
Yeah. Okay, so
Otherwise,
let's follow.
we have to take it out and drink its blood, I suppose.
Oh, I actually remember. You told us that during like the evening and like night shifts that we saw that there's like something like blooming, correct? In the sand as we walk through. I seem to remember you telling us something about that. Omega.
Say that again?
I seem to remember you telling us that during like one of the night shifts that we were like walking, that we noticed that there's some sort of like plant life that grows up through the sand. That we would have to take the entire shift, unfortunately, in that hex where it grows to like forage for it. But
That was
I
at
think that was something you told us.
yeah,
Yeah.
bring back your memory. At nighttime, you noticed when you spent the night there that
Yes.
just before dawn, dew forms on the sand. And if you use a little bit of engineering, you could probably collect a little bit of dew for a ration of water, maybe. And you notice that some occasionally at different spots amongst the sand, certain vegetation takes advantage of this dew and quickly sprouts up and absorbs some of the moisture and then shrinks back down before the sun hits it again. So like that would be the best time to forage for what limited food and water you can get. You get like a -2 for water and food on the night shift, and for food in the day shift is -3, and
Wow.
0 chance for water.
Yeah.
So negative 2 chance for food and water during the night shift, and -3 chance for just food during all the other shifts.
Okay. Yep, I just wanted to bring that up as something that if we get really desperate we could do, but probably
So
best
we're
we just
following
follow the
the-
camel.
Following the camel right now, then I take it,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and then try and do some forage this evening.
Sounds good. That's the plan.
So you follow the camel.
I think we're out of map.
Yeah. Take you to the next map.
It'll be there. Yeah, it'll be a shift here.
Ooh. Oh damn.
It's a
Oh.
far distance.
Now we have too much map.
Yeah. So all you see, I'll
No,
zoom out.
put it back,
I'll
put it back.
zoom out for the audience. All you see is desert, 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 everywhere.
Oh boy.
No sand and water as you trudge foot by foot. You gained in it, so it's now 6 o'clock, and you gained 1 hex on this camel.
Did the camel move or is it kind of staying still?
The camel's moving. It's moving at 1 hex
Okay.
per shift, and you're moving at 2 hexes per shift.
Okay.
And so it's 6 o'clock. What do you guys want to do? You want to continue following the camel, or
If it's 6 o'clock in the evening, we can continue to follow the camel and then do a forage in the evening, or for the night shift, I mean.
Yeah, I think that would be our best bet.
But it's a matter of trying to, also get some sleep somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it takes a shift to make camp, right?
Hmm.
So
I mean-
why don't we set the camp up now, and get our sleep, and then do the forage for the morning, and then
Yeah.
get back on the trail of the camel.
Because it's not if it does 1 shift per hex, right?
We can catch
It's
up
not
to
going to
it
be
then.
that far, and then we can catch up to with, as you said, it's probably going to leave a lot of footprints.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, okay, so you're just going to let the camel go and you're going to make a camp. Okay. So, the camel trots for the next shift. It'll travel 1 hex. And during that shift, you're going to make camp.
One of you have the better survival expertise for making camp?
I'm B and D.
Yep, I could
Go
I
ahead.
AC. So
That's perfect.
yep.
Okay, so we get the make the camp roll. Anybody could help, but everybody gets 1 action for the camp. And so it's up to you if you want anybody to help. So you can make.
Might as well, because there's nothing else to do. It's not like we can cook.
Well, you could
Okay, can we
resting.
forage?
You
Can
could
we forage while she's making the camp?
You could cook. You could rest. I could say that you probably could forage.
Let's push that.
Okay, well then, I'm not very good with the survival, so
Let me handle that.
yeah, I was going to say let me help with the tent. Here, I hold the pole for you.
Yep. And I set it up properly. It's a brief moment where just like you see a vein just throbbing in the forehead from. Oh God, we're gonna die here as we set up the tent, but I set it up properly.
I'm gonna forage for
Night.
water potentially.
Okay, so the survival. Let's do the camp roll first. So you're just trying to make up camp.
Okay.
You're going around. It's desert.
Yep.
So I totally forget. Tell me what's a screw up mean in this game? The you
The
roll
mishap?
the mishap. What's that do? I totally forget now.
That would be. I got no successes on the camp. 'Cause
correct. So she got successes. It's just she gets the stress.
Yep.
Oh wait, yeah, stress. Because
It just gives you a stress in this game. Yeah, I got all these games in my head.
Yeah.
So that just gives you a stress. Messing up. Okay.
Yep.
So take a
Oh, we
stress.
lost-
Lost Emily for a
Emily.
sec.
And Emily makes a nice. She makes stew. She gets some brush from these little timbleweeds.
One second, Emily. You left Discord. Oh, she's back.
I'm getting echo now.
No.
Yeah, that's because Dane put it on the Google Meets to be able to talk to her.
Yep, we're good now.
I'm back. Sorry about that. My internet is apparently gonna
Okay.
protest me streaming tonight.
So as you're making the camp, you make a nice camp, but you're worried about food and water and your situation, so you gain a stress, and so we'll go to Dan. What are you doing?
I'm going to probably forage for water or look for water. On the
Water.
dews that have come up.
Water's the night shift. Right now, you're the evening shift.
Oh, this is not the night shift?
No.
Yeah, they were waiting for the dew in the morning.
Okay, so then
12
let's
to
do, I'll
6 a.m.
maybe forage. If I forage for food, that's a -3, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. I mean,
Well, it's
and
the
anything
desert.
else? Anything else you want me to do other than
You could
forage for food?
You got any damage?
No.
You're good for there. Okay.
Yeah.
If he's starving, I don't think he can heal damage, unfortunately, until he's
I-
not starving.
Yeah. But I don't have any damage or stress right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Should I roll survival?
Foraging, yeah, -3.
Okay, -3. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
I believe in you, man.
roll.
No.
Oh boy. 1 dice. I need to get a 6.
Could always push it.
Oh
You can
man.
push.
Okay, I'll try.
No. Keep getting that
Oh.
stress. Keep getting that stress.
Oh man. No stress though, right? Yeah. I just failed.
Nope.
So I went out looking for water. Water? Yeah, I went. No, food, and came back. Nothing. Couldn't see anything out there. Not even a worm. Not even an ant.
Not even a big juicy scorpion, unfortunately.
And Father,
I
what
think
do you want to
we're
do?
Going,
Or Grayson?
well, I think one of us should get some sleep at the very least. And since
Sounds
I'm not good on the survival for the foraging, I guess I would volunteer to, well, stay watching while one of you guys go down so that you can be up for the foraging for
Yeah.
the dew in the morning.
After I make camp, I'll hit the hay so I can forage at night.
Well, you did your action for we're in the evening shift, so Grayson's gonna sleep during the evening shift, and now we're in the night shift, where Grayson wakes up from his nap and he's all fresh and hungry and thirsty, and this is the time. Actually, that evening shift is where we eat. This is where we decide who's starving and thirsty. Do we got? Has everybody got a food? Has everybody got a water? What do we got?
So we have the one water between all of us. I'm already starving.
I'm also
I now
starving.
have the dehydrated condition because one of you guys can have the water.
I am starving and dehydrated. I was starved and dehydrated already.
Starving when you're already starving, it's 1 hit point, right?
I
One
believe
hit
so.
point per day?
Physical.
No, when you're already starving, you suffer 1 damage per week.
Oh, per
Oh,
week.
per
Okay.
week.
So not-
Okay.
not quite there
If
yet.
you are incapacitated by damage while starving, you die. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, dehydration is the worst one, I believe.
And you can't heal damage while you're starving. So
Okay.
so say that again. Who's got the food? No food, right? Nobody's got food.
No food.
Nobody's got food. Nobody's got water.
You could ate.
Well, we
Yeah.
have-
You
we
could have
one
ate
water.
Raymond, right? Or Roman. You know, you could have. You're survived. I don't know. Okay, so who's drinking the water? You got 1 water, or else you're all going to be dehydrated. Who's going to drink it?
Ohana, that's up to you. I'm
Yeah.
not
Gotta
taking the answer.
gotta love the desert survival. Who's
I'll-
gonna do it?
I'll give it to Pat so he can
All
get rid
right.
of his dehydration.
Okay. Thank you.
But then, okay, so then you two are gonna gain dehydration. So you're both dehydrated.
Yes.
But you're right, because then he's not gonna gain a point of damage. Because dehydrating, you lose a point of damage every day.
Okay.
And so at least you got another day to figure this out. So,
Mhm.
Grayson is starving and dehydrated. Hannah is starving and dehydrated. Pat Glover is starving.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. And now Hannah and Pat go to sleep for the night shift, I assume, right?
Yes. I
You
think
don't
that
you don't
sounds
want to be
good.
sleep deprived too, right? Because if you
Mm.
don't sleep, you're sleep deprived.
Okay. I'll sleep as well.
I'm probably gonna regret this, but I will actually stay up to try and forage during the night to try and find us some water.
Okay, so you're
So
gonna
I'll take sleep deprivation.
you got sleep deprived too. All the conditions sleep deprived. You can't heal stress. If you're incapacitated by stress
Well,
while sleep deprived, you must sleep for 1 shift before you can heal any stress. You take 1 point of stress each day.
Yep. So
The
mark
downward
up stress
spiral.
now.
Do
Yeah.
you want me to stay up with you and help forage so you get that +1 modifier? So it's only going to be a -1 modifier?
Yeah, if you're willing to stay up,
Yeah. Okay.
I'd really
I'll
help.
stay up. I'll stay up. I'll stay up. Take one for the team.
Oh, really? So you're all sleep deprived.
Yeah,
You got all conditions except Pat doesn't have dehydrated.
that is correct.
Okay, so
I slept on the shift before.
now
Yeah,
Oh,
Father
yeah,
slept,
yeah.
so he's
now
not sleep deprived.
now you got -2 modifiers to try to get food or water. You get to pick. What are you going for?
I'm helping, so only -1 modifier.
Oh yeah,
I'll say I'm gonna try and look for water.
it's a help thing.
Hmm.
It's a help
Yep.
thing. Yeah, you're right. It's a help thing. So who's gonna roll? And you get to decide what you're going for. Food
I
or
will
water.
I'll go for water. 'Cause it's a bit more of a pressing problem.
So you're gonna try and collect dew.
Yes. So -2 +1 from the help. So I roll. I will push that D10.
Wow.
Two rations of water, possibly.
2 successes. So yeah, so you got some plastic out of your little backpack there that you had, some plastic baggies, and you're just going around. You're scraping all the dew off these little pieces of vegetation that come out of the ground, these little grasses, and yeah, you even got creative and you made like this little still that kind of like got all the dew off this one plant, and so you managed to get 2 little glasses of water full.
Nice.
Thank
Eh.
goodness.
And it's It's dawn. It's 6 a.m. The sun's up.
After le camel.
Yep.
Father, did your character do anything during the night?
I kept watch
Oh, okay. Awesome.
after the sleep.
You did sleep already. Okay.
No, he was helping, right? Or you weren't helping. No, it was only +1.
No, I was helping.
Okay. So you wake up and the camel is now one of you guys go up onto a high sand dune and you can spot the camel and he's 3 hexes away now.
Must hurry up before it gets away.
Yeah. And I will say that as we're walking, I will pass on the water, like the water I managed to find to Gustav Gleason. Here, have this. Managed to find some.
So I'm the one dehydrated, and so is Pat, right?
No, I'm good.
I'm
Pat's
dehydrated
good.
as well.
Okay. So, and you had gotten 1 water or 2?
2 water. I was very
Okay.
lucky.
All right, cool. So, thank you. Parched.
So you
So now-
who's drinking it?
So did that?
Guerreras and who else drinking the other water?
Hannah.
Wait. Don't drink it yet, though. Drink it tonight when.
Well,
so
it
you
still
can get.
counts. It's the same day.
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
count for
Okay.
today's
Awesome.
stuff.
Then you have to drink it. Then you'll be
So-
dehydrated. Yeah, so it's better. Yeah, drink it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can remove the dehydrated condition, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Still starving. That camel's looking mighty. I'm very want to
Mm.
get some camel.
It's very
I know where it
tasty.
is. I'm motivated.
And it's the morning shift, and now you're gonna head out towards the camel, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. In each shift, you got to decide what you want to do, right?
Well, this is just marching after the camel.
Yes.
Just marching.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we'll be marching.
Yeah, because
Because
foraging.
if we don't do that, we won't. It would slow us down from catching up to the camel.
Yeah.
Because
So
we
it's,
do the 2 hexes.
it's better to march. Okay, so you march in the 6 hours. You march 2 hexes. The camel marches 1. But as you're walking now,
Hmm.
the sand starts becoming very sinky. You would call it like Pat. You would realize this. Shifting sands passing underfoot. They call them shifting sands in the desert. Sliding aside like with a whisper under the weight of your steps. Travel through the fine grains is very difficult, sapping the strength, and thus your will. Were it not for the heat, it would be possible to think of these dunes as immense drifts of powdered snow, through which one must wade.
Is it slowing us down? This shifting sands?
Yeah, you're moving at like you're half the pace now as you trot to this heavy snow.
Would a mobility roll perhaps allow us to go at normal speed?
No, you're going at 1 hex per shift now.
Okay.
We must try and do our best to catch up to La Camel.
Yep. We got to keep moving, even though we're gonna be slow, but we got to keep going. He could
Yep.
get us to water.
Yeah, I know.
Surprisingly, the camel is moves 1 hex, and you move 1 hex, so it's now the afternoon shift. And then the camel stops. You notice the camel's not moving anymore. It must be tired.
Take a look around. Still nothing but sand
Yes.
as far as we can see.
As far as you can see, it's sand.
Does it look like it's on its last legs, like it's gonna go down? Is it shaking or anything indicating?
You can't really tell from this distance, unless you got binoculars.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. All right. Well, let us continue on, and this is our opportunity to catch up.
Okay, let's push on.
And you push on, drudging step by step through this. This is draining all your might and your will, and you don't know if you can go on. You're losing all hope, and I think we got some potential stress coming. So I'm gonna give you 1 potential stress for each of you.
Okay.
And if you
And what do I have to
who's your
roll against?
leader? You got your cuff rating for your leader, right? All set.
Well, it's was unit morale was a D, unless it was any
Yeah,
higher
it's
than.
D.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll start with Grayson. Roll to try to get rid of the potential stress.
All right.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Push, or is not pushable? Sorry, it's cough. The stress for me. Yay.
And Hannah, roll for your potential stress.
Yep. Oh dear.
Ooh,
Wow.
look at those. You could use that for. Should have used that for getting water.
Hannah's doing the I will not die here today.
Do I get that roll table up? I didn't know.
I've seen worse in this training.
Oh, yay.
I've gone through a swamp ass in the past. This will not kill me.
And Hermione, you gain a stress too, or a Pat.
Oh, I rolled a 7.
Oh, okay. You don't gain a stress then. Sorry, I missed that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So
So I'm going to say that Grayson is falling behind a little bit. You know, between these keep going motivated people, and I'm like, it's the end of this desert. It's going to get us.
As we're moving, Hannah will look back and she'll say to Grayson, you know, come on, man. We can do this. We're not gonna die in the middle of this desert. We're gonna get out of here and we're gonna get to safety. I promise you, man. Just you gotta keep moving.
I don't want to fade here either. But it's so long and hot. If that camel has not found water, I say we take it down.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I guess by either tomorrow or the next day, if it doesn't find anything, we're take it down and then just continue on, I suppose.
each of you roll intelligence.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Just base
Just try-
intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay.
One for me.
Well, yeah. I guess you would all. Everybody succeeded on that one.
Oh.
You would all know that camels usually know where the water is, and obviously this thing was trying to reach it, but probably gave up due to exhaustion. And 6 o'clock arrives. It's still light in the desert, and you catch up to the camel. And the camel's looking at you with sad, sad eyes as it realizes its death is near. It can't go on any further.
Can we look at the camel? Does it look like it's just tired, or does it look like it's resting, or does it look like it's gonna die?
It looks like it's gonna die.
Oh man. I'm gonna tell everyone that, like, hey, look, looking at it, it doesn't look like a wild animal, and I mean, it lives in the desert, and if it looks this bad, this is not normal. We can put it out of its misery, and then maybe get some food.
I have a point of question. Drinking our own urine, would that help accumulate a ration of water like every other day or something?
I don't know the science on that.
We're
No, we're not gonna use it.
Of Bear Grylls survival out here.
But here's the thing, though. It was traveling in one direction the whole time, meaning it knows the direction of water, meaning if we follow the direction it was going, could potentially lead us to some water. It just got tired before, right?
That is a good point.
Are we taking it out, or?
So just to
yeah, no, we
clarify-
need to get some food, and we can drink a little bit of its blood. Or...
Can we do that? Can we drink its blood? Nice.
I guess you could. Bear Grylls drank its stomach.
Oh boy.
So you could do that.
Oh.
You know what? I brought up the Bear Grylls stuff last session as a joke, but I didn't realize we were descending into Bear Grylls insanity, apparently. Oh man. Yeah, I
Cool.
guess we're gonna kill it.
Okay, so who's gonna shoot it? I guess you don't need an empathy roll for a camel.
I'll do it if nobody else wants to.
Go ahead.
All right. So basically, it's just sitting there with doe eyes and not moving. So does that count as a +3 or something?
No, you could shoot it without a roll.
Without a roll. All right, just put it down.
But actually, you need a roll because your gun might get screwed up shooting it, right?
Jammed. True.
Yeah.
True.
So, or yeah, just wear and tear, right? If you roll some stresses, right? Okay, so you go to shoot the camel. It looks at you with a little worry in its eye, like, please don't kill me. Please don't kill a lonely, poor camel and eat me. And as Grayson raises his gun.
If we're able to, because it's being sickly and we caught up to it, I'm assuming that we got up into short range as opposed to medium range for taking this shot.
You're in short range.
Yeah, so we'll just give it a shot.
Well,
I'm pushing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
oh,
So it jammed.
yeah.
Oh, the sand. It's all. Oh.
Yeah, you're all so weak and you fire.
Oh,
The bullets go in the air, but the vibration or something happens and the ground starts shifting beneath your feet.
Salud.
It starts falling. It's like something, like a landslide or something. You see the camels start to sink down. I don't got the game board up. There we go. The camel's, it's got a worried look on its head as it's starting to fall down, and you're on the edge of this. You're starting to get caught into this.
Yeah, try and scramble backwards, like, whoa.
So, Grayson, we'll start with you. What do you want to do first?
Well, since I'm on the edge and I'm seeing this like sinkhole avalanche thing starting to happen, I'm going to do my best to, back away, scramble away from the edge. And depending on how much it's, increasing, depends on the urgency of how fast I'm backing up.
Okay, so
is it fast enough that I need to make a mobility roll or something, or difficult enough to need to do that?
Yeah, you need to make a mobility roll.
All right, I'll give you that here in a second. Any pluses, minuses?
No.
One success.
And Hannah, you need to make a mobility roll.
Yep. There we go. We get out of the way of it.
And Pat Glover.
Yep. I'm going to push. Push. Oh, I take something. I take 1 stress.
Yeah.
Damage, because it's a physical attribute.
Oh, okay.
You
All right.
wrench your arm or something.
Are we falling? Is that what's happening?
So Grayson jumps out as the ground starts giving away. He jumps and he's holding on as the ground's still pulling him in, but he's on the edge. And same with Hannah, you jump, but Pat, you fail, and No,
I passed. I passed with an injury.
He injured himself.
Okay, you pass. I still don't. Where's the pass? Oh, the 8. Okay.
The 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the camel is, you figure, it's got 1d6 before it falls in. 5 rounds. It's kind of big, but it's stuck. It's stuck in there with it's still got its boat. Its legs are just in there. And you guys are still hanging on as the ground is still trying to pull you in. It's like the sand must be over something that's like a crevice or something. And the camel and you just disturbed the sand. So, we're back to Grayson. What do you want to do now? You're laying on the ground. You're not free yet. You figure 1 more mobility roll and you should be able to get free.
All right. Well, I'm going to do that and then start rationalizing the situation after I am on solid ground. So I'll give you another mobility roll here. Okay, 1 success.
Okay, you just crawl out of the thing. You're free. Hannah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, you're definitely free. You're good.
Same here. managed to
And finally, Pat Glover.
get back out of it.
Oh, you've figured it out now, so you're free.
Yeah. All right.
So the camel is now 4 rounds before it falls in. It's now up to its the base of its neck. You guys want to do anything?
Let's. I mean, going by what Omega says, it means it's falling down into something, right? So I don't think we need to exert ourselves. If it does fall down into something and it's not too deep, it's probably gonna break its legs, and then you can mercy kill it, and then we can eat it, and then we can explore what's down there, because it doesn't look like quicksand.
Yeah, that would be my question, is trying to, look back now that in solid ground, and like, does it look like it's slowing down and yet the camel seems like it's gonna go bye-bye? Or does it look like it's at the same pace of emptying into whatever it's...
Yeah, it's the same pace, and the camel's struggling, and that struggle seems to make it worse.
So I think I would probably make a comment, Pat. I don't know. We should not go in this. That's for sure. But maybe it will settle, and we can go after the camel once it's all done draining or whatever it's doing.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. Hannah, what do you think?
No, I agree. Let's not, rush to jump back into the big freaking sand vortex. It's something I just remembered. We also have we still have the parachute. The canvas we've turned into like a dragnet, I remember. We still have, so should it settle and if we need to go down a hole, we do have some like way of lowering ourselves in there without just full on jumping.
Okay, so you're just gonna let the camel sink, basically, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the camel, he's looking at you. Please help me. And he just goes down, and you see him struggling as the sand just gets in his mouth and is choking, and quickly falls down, and the sand just caves in around him, and sand from the surrounding desert keeps going into the fill up what was there. So you're not seeing any hole or anything. You're just seeing the camel disappear into the whirlpool of sand, and then after a few minutes, the whirlpool's gone, and the sand is left there almost as it was, with a slight indentation going down.
Huh.
I'm going to step forward slowly and see if my going on that depression is going to start the drain again.
Essentially, you're
Maybe
gonna
like
try to
up that
find the
up.
edge, right?
Well, I want to see if I can get to where the camel sunk and see if we can even do that, or if it's just going to start initiating the sinkhole again.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's my plan as well, but I'm gonna go on the... We kind of know where it fell down, right? So I'm gonna go on the opposite end of you, wherever that is. So like, let's say over here, and then I'm gonna do the same, slowly edge in with you.
Okay.
Roll mobility.
Oh man, I don't like rolling
I will
Is
mobility.
it already sinking, or is
Well,
it just
you
rolling
need-
for mobility for how?
Yeah, even testing it,
we're doing this.
even testing it's going to require a mobility roll. So
Can we get like a little bit of a... since we're doing it very cautiously, could we get a bit of a bonus to our roll?
okay, plus
We're
one.
like slowly edging in.
+1, okay. Both of you.
No, single success for me.
Come on. I'm gonna push it. There. Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Okay. I'm slowly edging over, and then something happened. Something bad happened.
Yeah, let's. You're testing too
Oh,
close, and
God.
then we got to bring it back out.
Oh.
Let's bring it back out and change the music again.
Right. So I'd be
So-
like at the edge.
I'll say like I'm right behind you to try and keep you on the sand.
Yeah.
You've activated the sand butthole like Ed Pat. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you notice that the
What's wrong
sand,
with you?
the sand around everything, it's like it's endless. It's endless. Like you can try to get maybe sucked down there. Maybe I don't know, but that's a gamble. You can see what's down there, but how are you gonna get back out? But so
Yeah.
So you're just you go to step and you actually step and the sand gives way beneath your feet and you fall back on your back and you start to slip down. Roll me a d6 to see how long it'll take for you to get sucked in there.
Roll a d6. D6. Roll.
Oh, you're lucky.
4 turns.
Hoping for a 1.
Jeez, Rebecca. Don't be so blatant that you want to murder us, bro.
Sorry, it's part of my style.
kind of the Wonka kid right now, going through the
Okay.
chocolate river.
How deep am I right now?
Don't do it.
Well, you're four rounds away from getting sucked in, so looking pretty good. You're reasonably good chance of being rescued. So, Father, or Grayson and Hannah, what are your options
Yeah,
here?
I'm gonna. How big are these hexes?
We're gonna say like he's in medium range.
Okay.
Or we'll just say we'll just say it'll take you if you want to go like
Two
if you-
fast moves sort of thing.
you can gamble. You can go around the very close perimeter of it and make a mobility roll to try to get him in this turn, or you could
Yeah.
just take 2 turns and go like on a larger
Well-
orbit around and be
All right,
safe.
well,
No
since
roll.
Since I've been courting danger, as it were, I'm coming for you, Pat.
So you're gonna run on the edge. Roll
And-
mobility.
And
Yeah.
we'll
Yep.
kind of do that. I'll do the wide berth.
Okay, the wide berth. So you're gonna just be over here.
Yeah.
That's 2
Oh, there we
successes.
go.
High
Okay.
stepping.
So that would be one of your fast actions gone. I'll give you
And
another.
then, some sort of like close combat or strength or something like that, or agility maybe.
Well, it
to
depends what you want to
grab
do.
him and-
He's like falling.
Well,
You
I
see him
wanna-
on the ground, like probably like 5 feet
Right,
from you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lay down and then try and reach out, stretch my arms to grab on, and then pull him.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I give you I guess it'd be cruel just to give you a strength roll, right? Say to get him, you got to get a close combat. So to try to get him.
Okay.
So I'm reaching out. He's reaching towards me. We're both struggling.
I'd say single
Wow.
success.
Nice.
Okay. So we'll
Grab
see.
it on your whatever Alice gear combat webbing you got.
Okay, now you got him. You're temporarily holding him, but you're in danger zone right now. So,
Yeah, so I mean, I'm trying to pull him and yet also squirm backwards as best I can.
well, we just say for this turn, you got him grabbed.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
So now he's got 3 turns before he falls in.
Oh, as in you still have to pull me out?
Yeah, he just grabbed you. He
Oh, yeah.
ran over and just
Okay.
jumped
Kind
in.
of dived, grabbed you, and now I got to work at pulling you out.
Okay, so now whatever order you want to go in, you each got a slow and fast action.
Yeah.
Can I do anything?
Yeah, whoever wants to go
Can I-
first or whatever, yeah. You could plan amongst yourselves or whatever.
As far as activity wise, I think getting Hannah on scene. If you want to do what you're gonna do, Hannah, and then Pat, if you want to do your
so
trying to struggle up, and then I pull up the rear.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna try and move over here to also try and grab Pat for when you try and pull him out. So it's a mobility roll
Or close combat to try to grab
close
him.
combat. Okay. Would I get a bonus for Grayson already grabbing him, like a +1,
Sure.
perhaps?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna push that. I hurt myself, but I get over there. I just pull a muscle in my back, like.
Yeah, you guys are getting all
I
this
gotcha.
damage and stuff. So you managed to grab him, and you both got him, and now it's either Grayson or Pat's turn left.
Yep. Pat, I figure, can go and determine how well he's self-scrambling up. Actually, wouldn't that be like more efficient to do it as a Pat rolling and I'm helping him with my pull, and that's my action is pulling him and giving him that help?
Yeah, you could do a roll and have Pat help. Yeah, either way.
Well, that's what no. I'm saying is Pat is trying to struggle up, and I'm giving him the +1 because I'm helping pull him up.
Okay, but it's going to be a strength roll now.
Right.
So a strength roll +1, either one of you can roll.
Yep. So Pat, what's your strength?
My strength is a C.
Oh, well, then I probably should do it.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes more sense for you to do it, right? You're pulling, right?
Yeah.
But I guess he could
yeah.
use his feet.
Yeah. So Pat, you're gonna be helping me to pull you out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do straight strength +1. Okay.
Oh boy.
Push.
All these pushes. Oh, no. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay, so
What's gonna happen here?
You're snipping too much, and like it's hurting my wrists or whatever.
you are 2 zones away from falling into nothing.
Okay.
And Grayson is 3.
Oh, you're in it now.
Yeah, because I'm helping you.
Yeah, you fell in.
boy.
So now Father is in the whirlpool of stuff at the edge, and Hannah's the only one out. So this is turning bad now.
Grab my ankles.
So now
Hannah,
we go into a new round where you guys
okay.
can plan your actions.
I'm gonna scream out. You were mentioning a tarp earlier. Can you get that?
I think Grayson's the one dragging it, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'll move up and I'll grab a hold of, I guess, Grayson's like collar and then grab the tarp, and while I'm pulling Grayson, I'll just kind of let the tarp.
So you want
try and toss it too.
So you want to grab Grayson? Okay, close combat.
Oh boy.
This will be a fast action, so you can get 2 shots at it if you want.
Wow.
Okay, you grab Grayson, you jump on him, you grab his arms, and so all 3 of you lined in like a chain, and only you, Hannah, are safe.
Oh man. Okay. You have like the tarp over your shoulder, right, Father? Or Grayson,
I
I
guess,
should say.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm
Kind of bandolier style or whatever.
Okay. So what I'll say actually is, on the count of 3, I'm gonna pull you back. Try and pull you back. At the same time, I want you to release the tarp so that Pat can grab it, so that hopefully the momentum, you can start bringing us out of the whirlpool. Do you
Okay.
understand that, man?
Sure, yeah.
Oh god, I hope this works.
I'm just gonna scream out, do something! I'm falling in!
Okay.
Oh man.
So with her holding on to me and me doing like a shift position to, like I got him by the one arm and the tarp, I'm like rolling off of it enough to kind of and grab onto the tarp.
Okay, and
then yank.
so you're all connected
So I think
together.
it would-
Hannah's got the leverage, so she's gonna have to use
Right.
her strength check, and I'll give her a +2 for because of each of you, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
And then she's only gonna pull up one zone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
I
she's
push
got.
my D10.
Oh, push it. Well, you already got it. You already succeeded.
He wants 2 successes. Wow.
Oh, that's not gonna do it. So you managed to get father to safety, but you were still in zone 3.
Okay.
Yep. So we still got another yank to get you fully out.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's the same maneuver. All right, we got a little progress.
Yeah. So
Another
one.
count of
So
three, ready?
So you're both holding them, and yeah. So one of you roll with a +1. Strength.
All right. So that Hannah, go for it. You're the anchor.
Yep. So +1. Another strength roll.
Yep.
All right. I'm
Oh,
gonna push
boy.
that.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Well,
It's like a tug of war.
uh,
Ah.
Dan,
Oh.
as Pat's trying to get up the last spot, the sand starts filling in his pants, making him heavier and pulling him down quicker,
Oh,
and the
no.
whole thing goes down. So Dan's back to 2, Grayson's back into the zone at 3, and Hannah, you're still at safety. Now, you
Oh,
guys have
boy.
been rolling and getting damage and stress. Like, what? You guys broken yet, or suffering incapacitation?
Grayson took 2 damage earlier. That's about it.
My stress is about half full,
I
but
was,
I'm
I was
good
gonna say yours
damage-wise.
is up there. Yeah.
So you're not broken or incapacitated by stress
No.
yet. Okay.
Not
Okay.
yet.
So next round, Hannah. Dan, Pat's at 2 zones from being sucked in. Grayson's at 3.
And she's
So
doing just
another
the
strength
plus
check.
1.
Just +1 or
Yeah, because of the help that we're giving you. Even though
Yeah,
it,
+1.
it was like,
Dan is too far gone
okay.
for a plus or a Pat.
Yeah, and I'm probably heavy with all the sand in
right.
it. It's
What?
intense.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Push.
Wow.
Oh, you got it.
Success!
Yeah, but you're getting a stress. You must be incapacitated by now.
I took damage because I.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
good.
that's a
The physical
physical.
action.
That's a
With
physical.
the weight is wrenching at or
Yeah.
shoulder joints or whatever.
You know, it's taking all your strength. Like you're dehydrated and you're starving. You're using all your last resources. So, okay. So now father's at safety. Dan's.
At this point, Hannah is just kind of screaming into the.
Can I? Now that I'm like back at like what we are kind of determining like safety area, is there a way that I can like force dig in my knees or something to get better leverage
Well,
on this next pull?
Well, I'm gonna give Hannah a +2 this round because Pat's a little bit more secure terrain, and you're
I
helping.
was wondering if there's I was just wondering if there's anything more I could do.
I'm gonna scream out the tarp. Get the tarp out. Use it as a rope.
I thought you already grabbed it from when I.
Oh, did I?
grabbed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's-
so another strength. 2.
+2. There we go. So you won the game, and you pull each other out, and the sand just keeps falling in like it did before, and it's gone. And the sand just leaves just like a little indentation as before because there's so much sand in this desert, and there's little dunes all around that it just fills in whatever goes in that little crevice.
I think Grayson is just staring at that spot and then glances either side, parched lips all chapped and stuff and sunburned. He's looking at that spot, goes back to looking at it.
And you're
I don't
kind
think
of
we're gonna make it.
yeah, that was
I
your
think
food.
That's our only. That was our
Be right
only
back.
salvation.
I mean, I thought that it was gonna fall and open out, right? And then we could kind of
Or
look down,
stop.
but the sand
Yeah.
keeps filling in. Could it possibly be like a cavern under there?
I don't know. I've never seen something like this before. A just sand pit that opens when you're close to it, and then it sinks in, and then stops. And you would have thought with the camel going in, between whatever sand went down plus the camel, would have filled whatever void space that was.
Unless it was really big.
But then, I don't know.
Oh man.
I hate to say that I'm tempted to just go.
I am also tempted to just, but we did all that effort to get out, and now we're gonna just jump back in. Oh man,
And
Hannah, any ideas?
No.
I mean,
Oh.
Grayson's just looking at we have no food, water, and nothingness, and we know that there's a camel down there.
Mhm.
But what is, I mean, that could just be death waiting for us. But
One
it's
of us
death
should take the
here.
plunge then.
I'm gonna fail my empathy, as it were. See if he truly volunteers or if he's still on the same line. I'll go. Let me do it.
Are you sure, Grayson?
No. But he's already starting to take the tarp and tie it to his waist. Or
Oh.
how can we tear it to strips, or with what little gear we have, maybe with a shirt tied on or whatever, can we get a segment
Longer
of-
length?
Yeah, longer
Yeah,
length.
it sounds good.
Mhm.
So we'll spend some time doing that to get as long of a length as we can, yet still be hopefully sturdy enough to pull a body weight. How long do you think we can make that, Omega?
We'll just say, well, after all this time, it's now the evening shift, and you have it made.
Yeah, but how long is it? Is what I was wondering.
Just a few hours. It's now 6 o'clock, so it's the evening shift.
No,
No, the length of
No,
the
the length of the
Oh.
tarp / rope.
not time.
Well,
Yeah,
how
sorry, not
how
time.
long are you wanting it?
I would ideally like it long enough that a couple of meters down into the sand and enough to get to the edge, but it depends on how much material we have.
So you're thinking 15 meters?
Well, from the center vortex area to the edge that we've determined is kind of safe, that's 10 meters? Roughly?
Mhm.
And then another 5, possibly more down.
I'll just give you. We'll go in feet. I'll give you 1d. I'll give you 10 plus 1d8 feet. 10 plus
Ooh, that-
1d8 times 10 feet.
All right, since it's
Oh,
my life,
okay.
I will roll it. Hey, got the max.
So you got 90 feet.
Nice.
All right, so hopefully that's going to be enough.
What is that?
And
What is that? Let me figure out 90 feet into meters.
That's funny too. You can't figure out feet. I'm
Yeah.
I'm on a border town. I'm a Canadian, so I'm right on the border town of America. So I
funny
have
minutes.
both. I use both for different things. Like for like measurements like
Oh.
that, I tend to use feet instead of meters. For longer distance, like I'll use kilometers instead of miles. But for short
Oh.
things like that, I'll use feet instead of meters.
That's very British.
It's weird how because I'm on a border town. I hear both things
Okay.
all the time.
So I think I'll, make a, part of the shirt to go across the nose and mouth, and then kind of do that, what they've seen on TV with the deep divers, and just trying to like
Oh, okay.
keep the lungs up a little bit, and then
Oh, dear.
all right, hold me tight.
Okay.
The rope, I mean, the rope.
Yeah. I'm me and Hannah, possibly
Yeah.
Hannah as well. We're gonna grab a rope as tight as possible. Try to anchor ourselves down.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the Chevy Chase. This is crazy. This is crazy. And then, kind of dive in, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay, you go in, and the whirlpool forms again, and you get slowly sucked in, and then all of a sudden you vanish from existence. Except all you could see, all these two could see, they're standing back further because they got some leverage. They're standing back further. All they can see is you disappeared in the sand, and the whirlpool starts to stop a little bit. But all you can see is the tarp going into the sand. And what are you guys doing as you see Grayson just disappear?
I'm gonna first scream out. I'm gonna call out to him. Grayson, are you still there?
You really expect me to be surrounded by sand to be able to I can hear you fine.
Maybe he went
No, that's-
through it.
I think, at best you're gonna get like the tugs,
Mhm.
Hannah?
Tug twice if you're, tug once if you're okay, and twice if you need to pull us out. If you need us to pull you out, man.
I await to see the verdict of my sand dive, of like if I hear you guys, if I have any ability to act, or if I've just.
So, you guys call out, and you don't hear anything. A few moments pass. 1 minute. What do you do?
Okay, Hannah, we can pull him out, get a situation report, and if it's okay, we can let him go down again, and then we can all go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we're gonna pull him out, both of us.
Yep. We can do this. We got this.
Okay, so you're gonna start pulling them out.
Yeah.
Grayson, you're down there, and sand is just coming in your throat.
It's just crushing.
Yeah, it's
as
coming
it
in
were.
your, like you're trying to hold your breath, and it's like you're drowning. So they got no suffocation rules, so I got to use the drowning rules. So
it's
make a stamina
essentially
roll.
Like the stamina. Yeah.
Stamina roll. If you fail, you take 1 point of damage every round.
Maybe.
Okay, so you're holding your breath really good as they tried to pull you out with just a strength roll, +1.
So +1 for stamina
No,
or strength roll. Oh,
you
my
pass.
strength, or them.
them. Yeah,
Oh,
they're trying to
okay,
pull you
they're
out.
rolling. Yeah, right.
They're trying to pull you out. Strength
I
roll
have-
+1.
Hannah, you go for it.
Yeah, I have B strength.
I have
got
a C.
+1. Okay.
Okay. And they get
Nice
you.
roll.
You start to come out, and yeah. You- It's falling in around you, but you feel safe because they got you held on by that rope. So, and they're holding you steady, and you could
I'm
talk.
sure it's just recovered.
Grayson, did you
I'm
see
assuming
anything?
I'm assuming I felt nothing other than just sand. correct?
Yeah, you didn't see nothing else but sand and darkness.
Like I nothing but sand and darkness. I think it's hopeless. All right, continue to help. Let's get out of here.
All right, let's pull him out.
Yep, let's get you out of there then.
Okay, you pull him out.
Oh. Do you think if you dropped, it would have
probably
been
lay
far?
there. And then, sorry, what did you say, Pat?
Yeah, once you've collected yourself, did you see anything? Could you look down? Did it look deep? Was the sand falling? Anything?
It just was crushing and all around me and just sand and darkness.
Okay.
I think it just goes down far too deep and I don't think it's going to is and he probably breaks down in a few cries, you know, from just the emotions of everything of like we had meat and blood right there, and this fucking seagull took it away from us. God damn it, sand!
Jesus Christ.
All right. It's okay. We'll keep going. There's more to explore. Should we rest up and we'll go from there?
It's getting dark.
Yeah, so I think it's the what we were trying to do before of the rest up and then be able to be up for the collecting what dew water that we can, and then Grayson, and the only thing I can think of at this point is following where the camel came from to try and find water.
Yeah, I think that.
Or we take the risk that it was on its way to water. So 50-50. Camels can go a long time without water, so following where it came from could be bad, but yet it could have gone crazy and not been going to water, and that would be foolish. I don't know. It's my leaning is towards where it came from and see the best that we can, but I think it's a group decision.
I mean, as of now, we don't have any clues or anything, so we're gonna have to go in the direction that the camel was going. That's our only lead, right? Hannah, anything?
I agree with Grace on a bit more. It's a possibility that it came from an area that had water, and I think that's our best option at the moment. Because if we just continue going, our current path deep into the desert, we're just gonna. I don't have a good feeling about doing that.
I have another suggestion that just occurred to me because of trying to take the shot at the camel. Is, once an hour, shoot up in the air on some off chance that somebody's out there and would hear us. And because we're doing it on the hour, maybe they would come looking.
Yeah, I mean, we have plenty of ammo, so
At this point, it's not helping us other than to do that.
I agree.
Should
we rest up tonight, or should we go? I mean, we're all pretty damn tired.
What I'm saying is definitely, you guys took the more physical stress type damage than I did. I'm pretty okay. I'll do a first watch shift, and then you guys can be up to collect the dew, and I'll sleep during that time.
Okay.
And then we'll head off in the morning.
That's good.
Okay, it's still evening as the sun starts to set. And it gets darker and darker. Somebody make a camp roll. Survival roll
yeah.
for making camp.
I can help since I'm being
Uh,
well. If I'm staying watch, then technically I can't for the shift.
I'll help. I'll
Yeah,
help.
I can roll to make camp.
Oh yeah, you could really make
Yep.
camp.
Perfect.
And you make a camp.
Then, okay, so then after that I sleep. I look
Yeah.
sleep deprived.
Wait. First, we're still in the evening shift, so we got to find out who's doing what in this evening shift.
I'm keeping watch.
What are you two doing? The rest,
Sleeping.
both of you are gonna sleep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be dehydrated because I didn't drink tonight at all or today at all.
Okay. So, you guys, since you made a successful camp roll, you found it's very comfortable sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You make a nice little fire. You got some little sagebrush that you're burning. It's a chilly night. It's kind of a relief from the heat, but it's kind of cold now, and that fire is keeping you comfortable. And Hannah and Pat each recover 1 health during the evening shift.
I
I do have
am.
a question on that.
I'm
That
starving.
if
I don't
have-
think I can recover health.
Oh
right?
yeah,
That
thanks
was
for
what I-
pointing that. Thanks for pointing that
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if you have any conditions whatsoever.
Yeah.
Technically, you
Oh
can't.
yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah. I think you can still heal stress, but you can't heal damage, unfortunately.
Yeah, it depends on the condition that you have.
Yeah. So I gain still starving, and I also gain dehydration
Yeah.
this time.
Yeah, unless you're sleep deprived, you gain. So you both gain. You lose 1 stress for the sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's now the night shift, and Grayson's just waking up, or you two are just waking up, and Grayson's getting
Okay.
kind of tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do for the night shift?
We're gonna look for water.
Yeah.
Okay, and Grayson's gonna go to sleep.
Yep.
Okay, Grayson heals the stress, and Hannah or Pat roll a forage survival roll with +1 help. Oh, what was the modifier? It was -2. The desert was -2 for the morning, and well, you get +1, so it's -1.
I will push that roll.
Push it. Push it.
Nothing.
Oh no.
No, in this area of the shifting sands, there's no vegetation coming out, and nothing really for the dew to stick on.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh man, feeling very hopeless.
Yeah, it's hopeless desert, and you wake up, it's now morning.
How do you make it nighttime like that?
Foundry has a button that you can
Oh,
just do it in
wow.
1 click of the button. It's
Yeah.
worth the $50, man. For sure. Get your money's worth out of it.
Well, as a player, you don't obviously need to spend any money because you just get to play. But if you want to be the GM and have a copy, then
Mhm.
yeah.
All right.
So I'm gonna wake up and go, okay, now that we're not worried about anybody losing sleep, perhaps his gun spends the moment to clear it out as best he can with whatever sand Cook got jammed it up when he tried to shoot the camel, and then goes to fire a shot up into the air.
Yeah, you fire that shot in the air, and It seems to be swallowed up by the sand in depression. And you all
But
take
at least in
what?
I was just gonna make a comment that but at least in ideal conditions, that sound would travel like 4 kilometers.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'll say it does. And you all take 1 point of damage from your dehydration. You get 1 point of damage every day.
Wait, no. I just got dehydrated today. Like, this is my
Same
first.
here from the last bit that we had.
It's a new day now, right?
Right. So because I'm not drinking now, I get dehydrated.
Yeah, every day you got to have a water. At nighttime, I usually do it. If you don't have a water or food at night, then that's when you take your damage. Food is a week, but water is a day. So
Wait.
So I just,
if you don't
No,
have a
but
water,
like-
if you don't have a water for this night that you just spent, then you're taking a point of damage.
okay.
Okay.
If you would have got some dew, then that would have negated that, right? Some of that.
Uh-huh. Okay, 1 damage.
Yep.
What are you gonna do now? What's your plan for the day?
Decided, are we heading in the direction of where the camel went or where it was going?
Where it's going, I guess. Does that make sense?
As much as where it came from, yes.
Okay, let's go.
Mhm.
So we'll head in the direction of where the camel was heading.
Yep.
Okay. The relentless sun beats down on you. You venture stepping. Each step becomes harder and harder, as it takes so much effort to take your foot out of the deep sand that your feet are sinking into. You just feel like you just want to give up and let the sand just swallow you up and die and be preserved forever. It's now noontime, the second shift. And we'll say you're about here. You're coming up to this high sand dune. It goes up probably at least 100 feet from the surrounding desert. You can go around it, but it'd probably be a little bit longer. But going up it has its challenges too. It's very steep and the sand could be pretty soft too. So I'll zoom out a bit so you can see what I'm talking about. So you come up to this sand dune here.
I mean, if we can go up this dune, we can at least get a good vantage point and see around us more and see if there's anything worth moving towards.
And that's what I'd like to do.
Yep. Sounds like our best option.
Okay, up it is.
Okay, it's kind of tricky going up this steep incline, and it'll require a mobility roll to succeed, or you'll slide right back down.
Mm-hmm. Everyone does a mobility roll.
And I got a success.
Why am I the only one that's gonna fail again?
You get little face.
See? Watch,
No,
I'll
no.
push it and then I'll.
Jinxed yourself.
There you go.
Oh, okay. And I took one.
Or hit point.
1 damage? Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm on 2 hit points left.
I was gonna say you're getting close.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what would this be like? I twisted my ankle or I hurt my knees, that kind of
Something
thing,
of that sort. Yeah.
as I'm climbing up. Okay.
And you manage to trudge your way up to the top. And when you get to the top, you do see into the distance. You see nothing everywhere.
Oh.
But then there's straight ahead of you, you see what appears to be a bunker, maybe something sticking out of the sand. I'll show you a picture. Hold on.
Whoa.
Very odd thing to be sticking up out of the desert.
How far is that?
It's probably about
like-
maybe a kilometer away.
Oh.
Let's go to that and see what we can see.
I don't think you guys are against the idea of going towards the only thing that we see. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
I can only imagine that I think when Hannah sees this, she'll just say, "What in the Star Wars shit is this?" Walk around with all this shit.
Okay, I'll bring your tokens out.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. Get that there.
And so now you walk towards it, and the ground is getting firmer. It's like no more shifting sands anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And you're walking at a little bit firmer pace, but then it changes again, and the ground is still becomes softer again. And you're about probably 200 feet from the bunker.
Guys, guns out. Guns out and make sure, we're ready. We have to fight.
I highly suggest dusting them off.
Okay. Should we walk in a single line? So if one of us does fall down, only one of us will get sucked into whatever quicksand or crevice there is.
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take point. I don't mind.
Okay. Anna, I'll take up rear unless you want me to take middle.
Oh boy, a roll just happened.
Yeah, sure, you can take the back.
Pat Glover, as you're walking, you're cautious and curious but anxious at the same time, and something grabs your foot. You see this hand come out of the desert and grab solidly and firmly, grabbing your foot, holding on and squeezing its nails into your skin.
Does it look like a human hand, or does it look like something else? Can I see it?
Zed's dead,
Yeah,
baby.
you see this arm out of the desert, and it's got your ankle and gripping solidly that you can't shake it loose.
I'm gonna scream out, something's got my leg! Something's got my leg, and I'm gonna try to
What the hell
pull
is
away
that?
from it.
What the fuck?
And you look down. And you see this creature that is only in the movies. And it looks dead, but it's alive. And it's grabbing it's trying to bite you.
So
I'm
we-
just
It's
gonna
trying
turn
to, it's
around.
trying to.
Are we officially in initiative now?
What the fuck is that?
One second.
So are we in initiative, or is this just a little one-on-one with those two at the moment?
Yeah, let's do an initiative. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get everybody in a combat here.
This is gonna be good.
And I gotta roll it up for everybody.
Oh boy.
And I'll just show the audience the combat tracker.
Oh, I have combat awareness.
What's that do?
I forgot to say that.
You
When
get to
drawing
pick
initiative, you
between-
may draw 2 cards instead of 1 and choose which one to act on.
Okay, roll again. D10.
D10.
6. So that would bring you. I'll give you a head of the walker. Can I
Okay,
move it?
cool.
Can't seem to move it. How come I can't move the initiative order here?
I don't know. I've run into that too, but you can at least change your number.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, okay, 6.5. There we go.
Oh, there it goes. You did it. At least on my end. So I
Yep,
guess
it
we're
updated
down
for me
to.
as well.
So Pat, what do you want to do? What do you want to do,
Oh,
Pat?
I'm definitely just facing my gun towards the zombie and just letting rip many rounds.
Okay, roll it up.
Okay. So fast action aim
Yeah.
and so I get a +1 for range combat and where do I rate of fire? There we go. Let me see
Oh,
the
be
rate of
sure to
fire
send
for
the
my
weapon in
gun
chat.
for a second.
Yeah, send
Rate
weapon in
of
the chat.
fire 3. I'm gonna go rate of fire 3. Okay. And wait, what am I doing wrong?
Send the gun to chat first.
Sorry. Okay. Send item to chat. Okay.
Then
attack.
hit attack, yeah.
Okay. There we go. Roll. Okay. I'm gonna
All
push
that,
it.
all that, and you got nothing.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we
Weapon,
go.
weapon jammed.
Weapon
At
jam.
least you got the hit before it jammed.
What's the damage?
It's all that sand.
Damage is 2.
2.
And then
That's it.
do I get any extra hits?
No.
So 2
Okay.
damage. That's it. So no, I'll tell you their damage is 4. Okay, so Hannah's
Gun goes
turn.
in, goes out, and
Yeah,
hits
you
the
fire at the
line.
thing, but it's half in the sand, so you're just trying to get at it, but it's like moving in the sand. You're just hitting sand, but you managed to get it in the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah.
Alright. So I will also try and fire at this thing and try and get it off of him. So a short range from it. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So no penalty there. I will say I'm gonna go ahead and take a cold shot to the head, try and take this thing down. Then rifleman cancel out one of those, and let's put in some max ammo die, baby.
No, you guys are rolling bad today, man.
Gotta push
I know. It's the dice
Oh, now we're rolling
Very angry.
good. Wow.
Shot.
Pushes though.
Okay. You shoot the thing, and it dies. It falls to. It's let go of Glover's leg, and it just remains still. It looks dead, but you're not certain. And now,
But before anything, once the action dies down, can I clear my jam?
no, it's the next round.
Oh, okay.
Even though this thing's up, let me. There we go. 1d4. 1. Another walker comes out. And this one is closest to 1d3 for whoever. 3. I guess you're here by the area, Pat.
You-
Another
Oh
one.
man,
stepped on the
lucky me.
graveyard.
Now, this is just coming out of the sand. It's not grabbed you yet. So the first time they come out, they're not attacking. They're just coming out. So it's not touching you yet. Grayson.
I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel like, you know, Grayson isn't like, he's seen some stuff, but this is beyond what he's seen. So I feel like I should represent that by like a cuff roll to see if he's like freezing up or not.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so he's just, what is this? What? And so he doesn't do anything right now because he's all, what?
Yeah, because this is the first time your characters are seeing this thing. It's not your old characters, right? You don't know about this.
Yeah,
This is the same for the audience. It's the same world as the zombie war world. It's just a different story taking place in another part of the world at the same time, or before, or whenever, something in the general time.
Wasn't this the before the nukes were going off and as the war was starting up?
It could be after. You guys don't know. You don't know.
Well, we would know if the war started.
Yeah, the war's started. Yes, the war started. That's where Pat lost his brother, contact with his brother in Germany.
The reason why Hannah went find the grand scheme. Hopefully
So
it works out.
back up to the top of the round, and it's back to Pat.
Yes.
Okay, my gun is jammed, so I'm going to move away in the opposite direction of the zombies and try to clear the jam, and be ready for the next round of fighting.
Okay, now the sand is very unstable here, and mobility rolls require a mobility roll to move.
Okay.
If you fail the mobility roll, you
like
stay where you
sink in
are.
and trip or something.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
but it'd be a fast action to move one space. The movement
Okay.
rules are a little changed in this encounter.
Okay, I move away.
Okay, so move your token like one zone away.
What is one zone like?
Just rough.
Here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, kind of over by me. Yeah.
And Hannah, or no, you got another action. You got another fast action. What do you want to do?
Well,
I'm gonna clear the jam in my gun.
So
have
roll
to
range
roll.
combat.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you fail the range combat, it's taking longer to unjam it. So you're good.
Yep.
Nice.
Now it's Hannah. You step back and just unload, get all that sand out of your gun. Hannah.
Okay. So, for my fast action, I imagine probably like a sling. Just sling, and I'm gonna pull out my combat knife, and what I want to try and
These are
do
good
is-
eating. Is that what you're saying?
No, I want to try and toss the knife at the zombie that just popped up.
Wow.
There's a silent option. Okay, so there's the knife damage, and it's a mobility roll to actually toss it.
You're gonna toss. You're just tossing it to somebody else. That's what you're doing.
No, she's combat
trying
throwing
to-
a knife.
Oh, you're gonna throw it. Okay.
Throwing the knife.
Like a toss is just a toss, right?
Okay, so I target
Let me just
zombie.
gently lob it and see if it sticks in his head.
Oh wow.
Oh
I
yeah.
will push-
Look at that.
Okay.
Oh, you
So
pushed
that
it.
Damage
is-
and lob.
I'd say you.
So I didn't roll hit location.
Yeah,
You know
roll
what?
D6
For that roll, I'm gonna give you a kill on that one. You're going for the new one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the only one, really.
Yep.
Okay. Now it's the walker's turn. 1d4 come out. 4.
Wow.
And
no.
4d3. Three. So it's Pat, Grayson, Hannah, Grayson.
Now, do they start the zone away like the other two, or are these popping up right where we're at?
Yeah, they pop up just short range, not engaged range. For this, we'll do like the other zone movement. So what do we got? We got 2 for Grayson, so we'll just put them here. So they can't attack you this round. And we got
Okay.
1 for Hannah. And 1 for Pat.
Oh. Yeah.
And it's now Grayson's turn.
Grayson having been like, what the hell is these things? And the kill, and now there's 2 more, another, and he just bolts. He just like, I'm heading for the bunker. Fuck you guys, I'm out. Like this is crazy. They're popping up all over the place, and so he's gonna do both his moves in that.
Okay,
like,
okay, I'll do the line.
direction. I gotta do the mobility roll though to start moving.
What are the lines for?
That's 1 zone.
Zones.
Okay.
I gotta push. Come on. Ugh. So no, I trip up evidently and sink into the sand.
Well, that's yeah, but that's a fast action, so you still got another fast action.
All right, so I'm gonna try and extricate myself, as it were, like lift the leg, go, run.
Actually, I should make you fall prone, right? But I'm not going to.
Yeah. So okay, I was gonna say that's fine. Then I'll have to take an action to stand up.
Okay.
So yeah, another mobility roll then to try and
Yeah.
get out of here, run.
We'll just say you're going too slow. You're stuck in the thing. Oh, but that's
Definitely stuck in the thing.
yeah. So you end up tripping. All this is too much for you. You're prone.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh boy.
That screws
No,
up
it's not.
everything. Pat, you could try to help him up.
Whoa. Yeah, I'll help him up. So I'm gonna move over and then help him up. I'm
Okay.
not fighting. There's too many.
Okay, since you're staying in the same zone, I won't make you roll mobility, but you help him up. And that's your turn, though. That takes 2 actions.
Oh,
Okay.
that's 2 actions?
Yeah, 1 to
Okay,
move there,
alright.
1 to help him up.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Hannah,
We need to go to the bunker. Is the quick, fast action, free action that I say.
Yep. Okay. So first up, I guess would be my first like fast program.
you want to go to
You're
this?
cutting out there a little bit, Emily.
Oh, I moved back from my microphone. That's the. Sorry about that. I keep getting it. But if I'm able to, I want to fuck zombie I just killed and pull my knife out of it. If I'm able.
Knife
It would
recovery.
it would take you your whole turn to do that.
Okay.
Fast action to move there, fast action to take it out.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That may come in handy.
Walkers. These 2, since you're together, I'm gonna give you 1 on each.
Mhm.
This one is going for Hannah. And this one, I don't know. We'll do a D3 on that
Random.
one. Isn't that good? Maybe do
No.
2. So that's
Oh God.
Hannah. Oh
boy.
shit.
Oh
Too
boy.
slow in getting your
Oh.
knife.
Here we go.
I just pull out the knife and I turn around and I have 2 zombies in my face.
Yeah,
Basically how that
exactly.
went. God damn it, I should have left the knife.
So So we'll start with the one on Pat Glover. I'm gonna roll random attack on this random zogging attack. Let's see what we got. Grapple. And now I'll put it to chat. It's gonna try and grapple you.
So he can do.
He's coming at you.
Do an opposed roll. Can he do an opposed roll to the grapple, even though that he did both actions to help me up? Because technically, you would need a free action.
You know what? Grapple is always a problem. let's read grapple up, because it's like different every game, and it doesn't come up too often when it should come up all the time. 63.
Pretty sure it's like a block, and you need a free action to. I thought, or maybe it's just
Grappling.
straight opposed.
Roll for close combat. The grapple can be blocked if the attack succeeds. The grapple can be blocked.
Yes,
So
but he would need a free action to
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
you can roll close combat. It's a fast action, yeah. You don't have anything left, so you can't block.
No, I don't have anything left. Okay.
So he's gonna roll for the grapple.
Miss.
Oh man, he grabs my legs.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is not
So
the situation.
you both drop to the ground as this thing's crawling on top of you now. It wants to
And
bite
that's
you.
one damage as well, right?
Sorry, what was the
I don't
question,
think
Pat?
grapple does
You-
damage.
One damage as well?
No, it doesn't say that. No.
Oh,
it's
okay.
trying to kill you. But you drop
Okay.
you drop all the weapons in your hand.
Oh no. No man.
As this thing, could be it for you guys.
Yep.
Okay, the one on
Well, it's a
Grayson.
short story.
Grayson's gonna do
The
nails.
promised
Like-
land.
It's like we're in that movie Heavy Metal, right? Where it's just no.
The nails.
Yeah, I got nothing. Or well, technically I have my free action, so I'm.
Oh, it goes
you-
clawed in your torso and misses. And Hannah, first one's gonna attack with bite. Uh-oh. Oh, it fit
Oh
the.
dear.
Don't get infected.
Oh, look at those teeth.
Ew.
He needs the floss. Ooh.
Oh boy. 2 damage.
You got armor?
But it's a +1 armor, so if you have a vest,
And
it
I
holds
have a
it
flak
on.
jacket.
Yeah.
So,
there you go.
So you covered your body, so it's trying to bite your armor. It can't get through that Kevlar. And the second one attacks with a bite again. Ooh, on your legs.
Oh, no.
2 damage on your legs. You got armor on your legs.
Actually, it's a crit.
that's 3. Oh.
It's a crit, actually.
How do you know?
Yeah, and I'm at capacity.
Because the 12 is 2 damage or 2 successes, and each success above the first one is extra damage. And it's a crit 3. So it's damage 2 plus the success, which puts it to 3, which means it's a crit.
Mm.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, and we get to roll on the critical hit chart, wherever that is.
Sorry,
Okay.
I'm down.
Oh boy.
Uh,
I'm at capacity. Oh no.
Well, critical hit on the legs can't be that bad, right?
Oh, yeah, I could from oral artery or whatever.
1d10.
Yeah, there's
Roll 1d10 on the critical hit chart.
there's a couple that are deadly. Oh,
Not
that's
high.
oh, that's a bad one.
Artery bleeding. Lethal,
Oh,
yes.
boy.
Lethal in a stretch. So you're bleeding out in 10 minutes. Running is a slow
Oh,
action. Roll 2d6 for heal time.
That's assuming you get the luxury.
8.
8
I don't know what 8 is, but 8 rounds
8
or
days.
days.
8 days?
8 days. Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this thing's just biting at your legs.
Or an artery.
Yeah, you're gonna be dead in a stretch. This is not good. That's bad rolling. I'm sorry, guys.
The nature of the beast.
Yeah.
Grayson.
Well,
I'm gonna,
Grayson,
before he does anything, I'm gonna yell out, "Grayson, fire!"
I'm on it, and those two are grappling, so that's a bad maneuver. So I'm gonna just hit the guy next to me as best I can. So I gotta send it to chat. I will.
Holy shit! You still miss with all those dice. Holy crap!
Mother.
And a
plus
weapon gem. It's one of those days where the GM's rolling good and the players are rolling shit.
Yeah.
So it's got suppression, but I don't think zombies are suppressed. So
Yeah.
other than taking some bullets nearby it's fine. And my
Pat.
weapons jammed.
Pat.
So,
Okay. I'm just gonna fire at the one that's right, grabbing at me or grappling at me.
you have to ungrapple yourself first.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Then
Close.
you have to
Okay.
get your weapon that you dropped because of the grapple attack.
Oh yes. Yes. Okay.
So you're in a
So,
bad way.
Close
So
combat.
I think it's just close combat to
Yeah. Close combat.
to get loose.
Can I just pull out my knife and try to like stab it?
Well, no,
You have
it's
to ungrapple
you gotta
yourself first.
ungrapple. The close
Okay,
combat.
ungrapple it is.
It's a slow action.
Okay.
Think of it
Whoa.
like the.
Oh,
There you go.
I ungrappled myself.
Yeah. And
But
now
think of it
you're-
like MMA, where somebody has you completely wrapped up.
Okay.
You know,
Now
that's
you-
kind of what they mean by grapple.
now you got a fast action.
What can I do with a fast action right now?
You could run. You can't attack.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's
pick
your-
up my weapons.
You could pick up your weapon. Yeah, that's fast action.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna pick up my weapon.
Hannah.
Well,
You got.
I
You
don't
got-
know what happened there, but I'm back.
Can you try to stabilize yourself or anything?
I'm at hit capacity, unfortunately, so I'm
So you-
unconscious.
yeah.
Oh, did you go down on top of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
You took 3 damage.
no.
That's a lot.
That's true.
yeah.
Oh,
I have a hit capacity of 6, but because of all the actions, I was
Right,
already at 3
right.
damage.
cripey.
You
I was
could.
just checking the rule because I forget.
It says you could. It says you could crawl.
Yeah, that you could crawl, but that's about it.
Okay. I will attempt to crawl then away from. Well, actually,
You doing your best to scramble away from him.
I'll give you.
Yeah,
A,
I'll
I'll give
try
you a
and scramble
mobility
away.
roll. I'll allow you to crawl to the next zone.
okay, so
There you go.
That's yours. Whole turn though, but you're in the next zone.
And then hopefully they might be distracted by us firing weapons
Mm-hmm.
as opposed
Yeah.
to you crawling on the ground. That's what you're hoping for.
okay.
And the walker's turn. They see you crawling.
Not distracted by me firing a weapon.
Well, since I got to give you a chance, so I'll leave it to the dice to decide. Okay, so there's 2 of them. One, they follow, go to Grayson. 2, they chase you. Okay.
I imagine I'm making similar noises to the zombies, and I'll be like, oh god, no.
The 1 goes to Grayson. The 1 follows you.
Oh man.
I figure we have like a 25% chance of making it to the bunker.
I'm gonna if it passes its mobility roll, it's gonna get an attack on you. Okay. But its mobility shit. It's a D. Oh, it passed it too.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So its attack is nails.
What happens if you're unconscious and you get another hit?
It's a critical.
Yeah. Well,
Any hit when you're zeroed is a critical. So every time
Wow.
you're getting a critical.
It
Live
missed.
another day.
The mobility was.
So sorry.
This is stressful. Yeah. Well, you need it. It's fun when it's like this, right? This is fun
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. That outburst was not needed, but Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, it was. Sure it was.
Yeah. The one on Grayson, it didn't pass its mobility, so it can't quite reach you. The one on Pat Glover's still there, so it's gonna attack you. It's
Now he's still grappled, right? No, he got free.
No, I got off. I got
Yeah,
off.
so
Yeah,
it's
yeah, you got-
so he's
I
gonna
picked
try and
up my
attack
weapon
again.
too.
It's going for a bite this time. Misses. And that other one on
Oh,
Grayson
Goodness.
is going for a bite.
Oh,
Misses.
man. Lucky.
Oh, if you guys make it out of this, I'd be so surprised.
Man.
Grayson.
We're holding him off for right now. I'm just seeing us like overwhelmed. I see that he's that Pat got loose. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to can I go to this next on the opposite side of the kind of run around and then do a rifle butt to the zombie or shoot him?
Yeah,
as
what?
long as
Shoot
that's
him,
not
shoot
the way?
him.
Where do you
No,
want to go?
that's-
Where do you want to go?
guys
You're-
I want to increase the distance from myself and the other two zombies, but yet still be close enough to the zombie on Pat to
No, no.
potentially hit him.
You'll be in the same
Okay,
zone.
could I just-
So if you move to another zone, they'll need another zone to get to you.
Right. So I need to, but can I do the move and then shoot?
You could try to do your attack first and then move to the next zone.
Okay, we'll do it that way then. All right, so I'm back here. I'm gonna shoot the one that's on Pat, and then we'll see what happens. All right, so send the gun, do the attack. Oh, that's right, it's jammed. All right, so never mind, scratch that.
I'm glad.
I'm just gonna be running into the next zone and then try and do a weapon unjam.
Okay, mobility to run.
Yep. Hang on. Pushing it.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's your fast. You got a fast action left. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, so I'll
Try
do
to run
another
again?
fast action, just try and go. Yeah. I just won't get to do.
And if you stress out, you're gonna fall to the ground prone.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Oh, come on.
Come on, dude.
Oh.
Oh, come on. There we
There
go.
we
For
go.
a second
There
there.
we go.
The 3D
Nice.
dice go blank. I'm like, what?
Okay, you made it to the next zone.
God, dang.
Pat Glover.
I'm gonna move to the next zone as well. Mobility roll. And push it.
No,
Oh, man.
that's what. You still got a fast action left.
Okay.
No. Flee, you fools.
There we go.
Okay, so you make it there. Hannah, you're yeah. You could try to crawl with the mobility roll to the next zone, and that's a slow action. That's both your actions.
No.
Yeah. I am just fine with that. I will attempt to crawl. Okay, so. Please.
There you go.
There we go.
I see the goodness before me. I just
like
Going.
leaving this blood trail in the sand.
Okay, Walker's turn. This one was already in that zone, so it's gonna 1d3 it. It's going after Pat's 3.
Okay.
So it's in the same zone, so it can't attack you, and it's gonna attack you with nails.
Does it need a mobility to move towards me?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I should give it a minute. Yeah,
It's okay. It missed anyways.
yeah. So, you want me to roll it again?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm happy with the miss.
Okay. This one here is going to go after you because it's closest. Mobility.
Okay.
Yep.
Nothing. So, doesn't get to you. I'll just say it stays there. So-
Does it have like a slow
You put
and
it
fast
on
action
line.
like we do?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And it's going to do mobility for the one. No.
Oh, they can't move.
Next is Grayson.
I'm going to, since I'm not in immediate danger, try and do the weapon clear. So I need to do the ranged combat to try and do that as a fast action, which I get a success. So I clear the weapon jam, and then I'll try and quick fire at the zombie that's on Pat.
You're not running? Run, get out of here.
Is that what you say as I start to bring my gun up? And
Yeah,
you're like,
okay.
no, just run.
I'm just gonna be a Gandalf and go, run, you fool.
All right. And I'm like, all right, don't need to tell me twice. All right. So mobility.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Holy
Go, go,
shit.
go.
Yeah. Beat
really
feet.
lights fire under you.
And then if I do another mobility, do I go another zone or do I
Yeah,
just stay
yeah.
in that? Or no?
You got a slow action left.
Can I seeing Hannah crawling, I guess, now that I'm running in that direction and seeing that she's like bleeding out, leaving a blood trail, can I go up to her and try and staunch the blood flow sort of thing?
Yeah, you can.
Shouldn't we get to safety first, then do it? Like maybe carry her?
Well, she's
Yeah, I
dead in a
guess that would make
stretch.
more sense.
Stretch is 10 rounds, and it's been like 2 rounds since then. So,
Well, with the heavy amount of bleeding, I think I would at least tourniquet it sort of thing. You know, like, oh, here's my belt. And then quick, all right, now let's go. So just a quick medical aid for that, right?
okay.
Not that I actually have medical aid, but, you know, hey, I'm trying.
You don't even have it? Oh, you get it with
No.
1 dice.
Wow, you staunched the
You
bleed.
got
I'm
it.
stabilized.
You got any medical equipment, or you don't need it, right? You're just stabilized.
No, I said, like, I could just take, like, a belt and, like, tourniquet.
I forget. Does stabilization give me back a hit?
I
point, or is it
cheesed
just
it.
Stabilizing.
It's just stabilizing the crit.
Okay.
So instead of the stretch, now it's the
Shift.
shift.
Yeah.
Shift.
It goes down 1.
So it's like I didn't fix it. I just made it so you're not bleeding out so fast.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
happy for that.
And then
At least.
I'm out of actions, but I'll start helping Hannah moving.
Okay, Pat.
Moving.
Mobility.
I
got
hate
this,
Since it's their
man.
turn, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I hate them.
There you go, but
There
you
we
take a
go.
stress.
Oh, but 1 damage.
Does that break
wow,
you?
1-1. No, one more. So that's my first move.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? You
Can I
gotta.
throw a grenade?
Yeah, if you want.
How does it? I haven't thrown a grenade before in the game. How does it work?
Well, go ahead if you know there,
it
Hannah.
Takes your, I think it takes your full turn, so both your fast and slow
Oh,
action
okay.
to like pull it out and then toss it.
Okay, so no. Then I'm gonna move one more and set a base of fire.
Okay.
Over here.
Mobility.
Okay, mobility.
And
Oh, nice. Now you guys are rolling good. Okay.
Okay,
Hannah.
I'm at the entrance.
The blood stops pouring out of your leg as Grayson bandages it up. And you're still in agonizing pain as you try to get up and maneuver more now. But I guess you're still in that problem. So yeah, you're still.
Yeah. I'll say for now I'll stay prone and I'll just try and keep moving upwards. Crawl away from my problems.
Okay.
I got it.
Walkers. Okay. We're gonna start with. Let's start with this one at the bottom.
Yep.
Or start all three at the bottom. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
They're gonna do mobility to come at you. Failed. They're getting stuck in the sand. Failed.
That one gets
Third
caught
one.
up and falls on its face.
No. And this final one up here. Figures the one that can actually do damage.
He
Goes to
actually
father.
makes
Yeah.
Oh man, father, don't die.
Okay, so what attack is he gonna do? Random attack, grapple.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Yeah,
One of
that's the worst.
ones.
Yeah, because it's gonna make him prone. Yeah,
Dude.
Grace is like,
So what did I miss?
I rolled for the 3 zombies that are relevant at the bottom to see if they could move, and they all failed their mobility. But the one that was close to you passed the mobility, and it got a grapple on you. So let's see if it's successful.
Ah!
No, tries to grapple, but
Oh.
you're too quick for it.
Get off!
Oh, lucky.
And that leaves you at Grayson. Your turn.
All right, I'm booking, seeing that they're ahead of me.
Mobility.
Yep, I'm gonna try my mobility. Boom. All right, there's a success.
Nice.
Okay, you get
And
there.
then
You go what?
do I see like a door I can try and open up for them?
Yeah, you're running up to. You see a door, and you're running for your lives. Like, what the hell is this? The desert was bad enough, but no, it's even worse now. And there we go.
All right, so if I'm there, do I need to maybe do another mobility to like get to the door and open it for these guys that are? I'm assuming that Pat, you had grabbed and you're helping Hannah move. Is that
No,
what it is?
Hannah crawled her way.
Oh, okay. Well, then I think I'm gonna try and like quick get the door open for these guys.
Uh-huh.
Pat, grab Hannah. And I got the door.
Okay, so you get to the door, and the door is kind of jammed.
Oh man.
It's
I just butted.
it's got this lever that's lift over, but it looks like it's unlocked. But it's kind of like the sand's been getting in there, and it's kind of stuck. It just needs a good strength roll.
And I was gonna say, can I use my weapon as extra leverage to jam that lever?
Okay, 5. 1 plus 1 then.
Okay, so strength +1. Oh, definitely push.
Oh no! Push it!
Oh, come
Oh
on.
no!
God.
Okay,
It's stuck, guys.
the one zombie behind you rolls the mobility. Misses.
Oh my God.
Then the other 3.
Stop, we don't have time.
One move.
So we got 2 that's right 1 zone away from you, and 1 is that 2 away. Okay. So what do you guys want to do now?
I'm gonna run towards the panel and then help Grayson push the
Yeah,
lever
just-
down.
Using the rifle either side of us.
I'm gonna kind of do one of those things where I run towards it and I jump on the lever, so there's a little bit of more force
More
going down.
cinematic.
Yeah.
Hannah
Do the
will
slow-mo.
crawl closer.
Yeah, you're too weak to
He's
help.
already-
You're too weak to help. So
Since he's already pushing it, does Grayson consider helping me? I have very low strength.
Well, it would be just like me doing the reroll with you helping, right?
Okay.
Because you're coming up to help me.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Okay, I'll come up to help him then.
Does that sound good, Omega?
yeah, you can both help. Like whoever rolls in +1.
Right. Okay. But I already had a +1 for using the rifle, so do now I have a +2 for him helping as well?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Do it.
Extra leverage.
You got
It will come down now, I swear.
Okay. You open the
Yeah,
door.
one-
The door opens.
Ka-chink.
Oh wow.
And I guess
Everybody in.
you're gonna close it, right?
Yeah, and then
Can we close it?
Close it.
I guess there's a little
Definitely
leak,
closing.
and you close it. The door just slams shut. And it's like a different kind of quiet. There's no anxiety anymore. So
The hell was that? You know, I signed up for this mission to find your brother, but I never expected heroin, flesh-eating stowaway, and drowning in a desert, and now these things.
First of all, what was that? Do we have any idea what that was?
Dare I say that look like zombies to me?
I mean,
Please help me.
Pat,
Yeah.
you have some bandages.
yes, I do.
do.
Let's get Hannah treated up. We can figure out whatever we saw later. So I'm going to. I have a bunch of personal first aid kits.
Yeah, I don't have any.
Personal med kits. How does that work?
So it gives you a
It-
+1 to your
Yeah, it gives you a
medical
+1
roll,
to the medical aid.
Okay.
but then you have used that med kit up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I have like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Man, you hoarded them all off the plane, didn't you?
I
Shit,
did.
man.
All right. How do? So medical
So you
aid
would-
and then a +1.
is this to is get her away from being incapacitated, or are you trying to
I
heal her
think so,
crit?
right?
Which one do you want to do?
It's the you have to heal the crit first.
How many crit? I thought you had done that already. No.
No, I stabilized it from a shift, or sorry, a
From a
stretch,
stretch
to
to a
shift.
shift.
Okay.
So she's
all right.
still got she's still gonna bleed out in 8 hours.
Okay,
Unless you
rolling.
finish the job.
There we go.
There you go. So now that I guess would be up to Omega if your extra success would give like a hit point back or not.
I'll give it that, sure. You get a hit point back, and
Nice.
So now she's conscious again.
but you still got your running becomes a slow action penalty, and that's
Yeah.
lasts for whatever you rolled was your 2d6 days, right?
8.
8 days.
Yeah, it was 8
days.
days.
8 days. Make a note of that. Running is a slow action.
Yeah.
It's hard to walk on your leg, man. It's very hard. And so you enter this chamber, and there's another door
Wait,
ahead.
before we go, can I heal everybody up? Like I'm on 1 hit point, and Hannah, what are you on right now? 1?
I have 1 hit
Right,
point
but
left.
but you've already worked on the stabilizing the crit / giving her hit point, so you're good. And the doing medical is if the person has been downed, and neither you or I have been downed, so
Oh,
it's
so
like the
we can't.
scratches and like
Yeah.
bruises and stuff is what
That doesn't work with med kits, right? Okay.
You
Okay.
got
I
you
got
got
it.
to be
So save 'em for
incapacitated.
the emergencies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So I'm gonna, be holding the like gun basically at the door, like expecting these guys potentially to be coming through. I mean, we would have like tried to lock it down as best we can, but I'm like, once Pat's done helping Hannah, we need to find out what else is on the other side of that other door.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I see a passageway to the left of the door as well. We can check that out.
No, that's just a bug in the walls.
Oh, okay.
There's just a door going
So
forward.
just the door. Okay.
See if I
Hannah,
can
are you
fix
good to
that.
go?
Yep, I'll be
Okay.
right as rain in a couple days.
All right. So I'm gonna open up the door.
I'll move to the other side of it so
Yep.
we have the 2 sides.
Should have it now. There we go.
Yeah, it's fixed.
Okay, opening the door.
Okay, this door opens a lot easier, and you open the door. And
Oh man.
you see 2 dead bodies here. And I wonder why
Okay,
you can't see that.
I'm gonna say, guys, 2 dead bodies. Ooh.
What the hell?
2 dead bodies, but be careful. They could move like the other ones did.
Unless you guys are gonna do a quick action, Grayson comes super running down dead bodies and possibly, and then just is like headbutting them in the skulls. Just, no.
This seems to be like there's 2 dead bodies on the ground that have been shot, and they look kind
Oh.
of like dead, like the ones you've been seeing out there. And there's like a big thick glass wall ahead of you, and I'm just moving your token there because I don't know why you can't see that. Maybe your range or something. Yeah, there. Yeah.
Or you did it as a wall instead of a window.
No, I did it as a window.
Maybe range.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe it was just range.
You see one of those dead things in a chair, and it's like it sees you, it lifts its head up, and it starts to like try to scratch at the window at you, and it's trying to get at you.
Cool. I'm gonna move into the room. So I'm guessing Grayson has already stepped on all of them, right?
I definitely.
Or
like I
you-
said,
you
I
butted
came
them
running
all to
in.
death.
You said dead bodies, and I came running down the hall. And unless you were already on top of him, he came in and just headbutt smashed the skulls. Like, no, you are not coming up in zombie things. No.
I'm gonna point out to everyone like that thing. I'm sure we didn't really have time to examine it before, but now as we see it, I think we all realize that it's probably a zombie, like zombie that we've seen in movies, because it looks dead. It's not alive. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna try to communicate with it, like tap at the wall, see if it's got any sense or anything. Sorry, not tap at the wall, tap at the glass.
No, you wouldn't know nothing about zombies in movies. We'll say that's irrelevant. You wouldn't know that. You
Oh,
basically
this
don't
is
know
more
what the.
like
Yeah,
this is more like The Walking Dead, where they don't have zombies in pop culture.
yeah.
Okay. So, go ahead, Hannah.
I'm actually flustered trying to speak. I don't think you should do that. Fuck! It isn't safe.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a human, but it's not acting like a human, and it looks kind of dead.
Do we have vampires and other type of undead mythos in this universe? It's just zombies specifically that we don't have in popular culture.
I would just say you're just confused. This is like spirituality. Maybe Frankenstein. That old story of
Yeah, okay.
Frankenstein.
Yeah. So what is this? Some sort of
And,
brought back to life experiment?
and remember too, like the lore that I have for the zombies is not. They're not really dead zombies. They're
The viruses, right?
yeah. But you
Or not
guys,
virus, they're-
yeah, they're
yeah.
it's a virus. But you don't know that, right? Your other characters do. I'll be right back.
Right.
I think we're gonna learn that very quickly. If
Oh,
Well, I mean,
They're
because
just
but we're
active.
operating. Our characters are operating off of the
Yeah.
they're dead because the dudes outside in the
Yeah.
sand came up through the sand. They were definitely not like alive. Is our first impression. And you're
Yeah.
saying, this guy is being said as, he's looking emaciated, death warmed over, etc. So again, looks like dead, but yet not dead.
before we start, remind me to tell you guys to check your mags and reload in case we open the door and there's something.
Good point.
Yeah, I just
gonna
did that
say
on my
Hannah
character.
will shut that door as
Okay.
we move up in here.
Let's see. My
But
mag.
also
What am I at for my mag?
reload.
Oh, well, that would be good because my mag is out, actually, when I jammed it.
Yeah, because I remember you fired 29 rounds the other time.
So
Ooh,
Omega,
this is crazy.
Pat reminded us. He's like, "Hey, before we start worrying about anything else, check your weapons and check your mags." And so we're doing that, mag changing to fresh mags and checking that sand is clear and all that.
Okay. Yeah. Everything's. Let's say everything's fine. You spend like a good half hour just checking your gear. You feel a little bit safe here with all the doors surrounding you. But
Can
it's
I
kind of,
examine? Can
Yeah.
I examine the one in the glass? Does it look like it has a canteen or any gear on it, like or anything we can use on it?
No, it looks like more of like a clerk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got like a little coat on it, like lab coat type thing, and
Mm-hmm.
a tie. It's got some pens in its pocket, but no, it's not military at all.
Guys, I mean, it looks like a scientist. Maybe the facility will have water and food if there's scientists working in a bunker, right? Should we go a little bit deeper in and see if we can find some food, water?
Let's most definitely see if we can find some water here.
Yeah, but be very cautious though. Be very cautious because we don't know what else we're gonna find in here.
Yeah, definitely keep our eyes on a swivel.
That's
We're-
a beautiful
Eyes on a
cat.
swivel.
Yeah, we say you check the bodies out, and you look at them, and they seem to be civilians. They're wearing like raggy clothes,
Mm-hmm.
with nothing at all, no items or nothing on them. But they have that look about them, like the creatures that you've seen out there in the sands.
But they've been shot. Like we can see
Yeah.
bullet holes.
Yeah, they've been shot.
Any identifying tags or wallets?
No,
that sort of
they're
stuff?
just like wearing raggedy clothes, like peasants.
What is their skin color? Since we're in Africa, would it be like yeah? What skin color do they have?
White, actually. They're both white skin color.
So I mean, with that, I mean, they could have been taken from somewhere if they're not. I mean, obviously there are white people in Africa, but majority would be black, right? Interesting.
Well, let's go check out the other door.
Yeah.
If there's nothing else in the room here.
Yep.
And then be
let's see the
careful
other side.
because there might be another one of those things. So, since Hannah and Pat are the operators, I'll offer, Pat, Hannah, since you're, the operators, I can open the door for you.
Sure. Open the door and we'll move back and get a good line of sight.
Right.
Yeah, I'll move back about
Does the
here.
door open in or out? Can you
This.
tell that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could tell it opens in.
Okay, so you take up positions, and I'm gonna do the open backing up, so I get out of their line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you open the door, and the hallway stretches for a long time. And at the end of the hall, you see one of those creatures that turn their head and they start running to you really fast. Is there more? You can't tell because the darkness goes behind it. There could be more, but there might not be more. And with that, I think we're gonna end it.
That's a good place to.
Oh
stop.
man.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
We gotta end it.
Down the
man.
hallway.
Oh.
We gotta end it there because we got
Because
the
otherwise you can get into
yeah,
thing.
because then it's too late to get into combat, and it's we got that other session to clip into this one, so it's already gonna be a long one, right?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, true.
So
Awesome.
yeah, I'm surprised. Really
I was
surprised.
wondering when the zombies were showing up. I had to finally have that out in the open.
Yeah, they're basically
Just desert.
yeah. Well, I guess you'll find out the secret of what this base is about, but yeah, they're all around the base in the sands, right? Basically, but who knows what's happening with this base? It's a secret base in Africa. You've probably got an idea. You need
Stay tuned.
you need Eva Berg here.
Subscribe.
Eva Berg would
Like.
help you out.
Yeah, that's totally true. And I'd have to redo it so that my character doesn't get on our bad side.
Yeah. Well, at least she made it. I like Eva Berg. She made it.
Yeah.
So
It's nice to have somebody survive from the beginning.
yeah, I'm surprised you guys made it. Like Pat almost died the first session, and
Yeah.
Hannah the second session.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah. This one. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was close, but you guys made it. So I guess that was fun, and then,
Yeah.
so we'll continue this hopefully in 2 weeks. It's
Yeah,
probably
Definitely.
one or two more sessions. That's kind of. I don't think we got like, I have the graveyard on my Discord, right?
Yeah.
Is anybody in the Twilight 2K? No, nobody's in there yet. I said getting this ready. I said that like November 8th, 2022. I said getting the graveyard for the Twilight 2K ready. Nobody's in there.
What does that mean? Graveyard for the Twilight 2K
People that
ready?
have died.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are all the
Yeah,
characters
but
that
you
died
could've had-
in my games.
You could have had because we had a couple of characters die in the Twilight 2000 zombie. We had the one guy got converted at the militant vegan farm.
Who?
And turned. I'm trying to remember the guy's name now.
I only do like a
was one
PCs,
of
not
the-
NPCs.
Yeah. We had a bunch of players at the beginning.
The player that he had to drop out, and then you had him as an NPC with us, and he turned when we were at the vegan farm.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
Karakeb's character.
Danny.
Oh yeah,
Characters,
yeah.
The
Yeah.
Lieutenant Colonel. Yep, he froze in
He's
the
dead.
pickup truck.
And
You know
the
why?
person we
Yeah,
played 40K with.
yeah, because they couldn't play anymore. That's
Well, we
why
don't-
Yeah.
they didn't really die, but yeah,
right, he was in the prison. Yeah,
but yeah, they died, right? Because yeah, okay, I guess I gotta add them then. Yeah.
yeah. So technically, you have 3 PCs that had fallen for sure, and then we don't know what happened to.
Hector and
yeah, the photographer journalist.
Yes.
Kai.
Kai. Yeah,
and,
Kai.
Yeah. What happened to him? No, he left. He didn't die. He just left.
He didn't die. He
No, he
left.
left.
us. We
Yeah,
knew-
he left. He's like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do my own thing, and then he's
right
gone.
because we knew he had to go. He was moving or whatever, and yeah. So no, his character, yeah, we don't know what happened to him. But yeah, cool. Well, thanks
Then
again.
Simmons also went with the photographer, so they're
Yeah.
somewhere.
Great.
Categorizing the war.
You
So
guys,
thanks again, Omega, for running this.
okay, yeah, lots of streams to come. We had a lot of streams. Like, we're on a roll. Lots. We had 5 streams this last week, and next week, I got 3 streams: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. So yeah, if you want some more of this, if you want to see this Twilight 2K again, come by in 2 weeks, and we'll have it ready for you. This is like a short one shot. It's a really good story. So maybe I'll write up a little module and put it on Drive-Thru RPG for free or something. But
Yeah, should.
Nice.
have a good night, everybody. Take care.
Have a
Bye
good
bye.
one.
Yeah. See you
Bye,
guys. later.
guys.
Like and subscribe.
Bye. Yeah.